Once you're on your Zoom platform, you're going to want to look at the menu on the left and choose Setting. Once in Settings, you have a new side menu. You're going to choose In Meeting Advanced. Now, all of these things on this menu are just a scroll down. In Meeting Advanced scrolls you down the page to where you need to go, and you'll notice Breakout Room. Mine's already chosen, but yours probably looks like this, and you want to go ahead and click to slide that open. And just below Breakout Room, you're going to click the box to allow the host to be able to assign the breakout rooms when scheduling. So when you're on your Zoom platform and you start to schedule, you know you're going to have a lot of participants, you can go ahead and assign those to start with. But for most of us doing our class meetings or our daily Zooms with our students, we're probably not going to want to go ahead and assign that early on. Now, we found the breakout room in the Meeting Advanced, but we're going to go ahead and go to In Meeting Basic. There is another place on here I want to make sure you have turned on, and that is for nonverbal feedback, and hopefully we'll get a chance to look at that in a little while. So now we're going to go back to the top and go to Meetings. This is where you can schedule your new meeting. I'm going to leave this the same now, but I'm going to scroll down to some of the options, and you can see there's the breakout room pre-assigned. This is where I discussed earlier, like for the whole school meeting when we do our staff meetings on Friday, if Miss Natel wanted to send us on a breakout room to meet with each grade level, this would be the time to do that. But you don't have to do the breakout rooms to start with. If I do click this button, I can create the different rooms. And I can, perhaps I want to do one room that's science, one room that's math, so that me and my teammate can split up and answer questions by how they come in. Or, like I said, when you go in, I'll show you the breakout session and you can do it right then. Here I've gone ahead and started my meeting. You can see the bottom of my screen probably looks pretty similar to the Zooms you've been doing, except now that I've checked out that box in Settings, I have a new button called Breakout Rooms. I'm going to go ahead and give that a click. When I was setting up my meeting, I did go ahead and click to allow me to set up rooms in advance. When you do that, you can just set up room 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It goes in order. I deleted a few, so I just have room 4 and 5 here. You can rename those to say this is going to be for the science topic, and this one's going to be for math. You could do ELA, etc., or we could do grade 1, grade 5. And then we can assign the participants into those rooms, but you can see no one's here yet, so I won't be able to do that just yet for this purpose. And if you remember, I wanted to have you click something else with the nonverbal cues in Settings for Basic. So when you're opening your Zoom, something good to do, and you probably already know to do that, is to click Chat and open up your chat. So you see you have your extended screen here because your chat's probably normally going to open on the right. That's what we want. But you also want to go ahead and click Participants. This allows you to see the list of who is in the room. Again, currently, it's just me. Hey there. But what we did was open up these nonverbal cues. So when you're in a meeting, you're trying to get students to raise their hand, not raise their hand, you can just have them mark yes or no if you've go ahead and muted everybody. And there are a few more things that they can do. Thumbs up, the wave, clapping, saying, hey, I need a break, look at your time, hurry up. So those are just some other things you can add once you go into your settings and really personalize your Zoom. If you haven't used the meeting feature for waiting room, I've clicked on participants and you can see Lisa is waiting for me. So I'm going to go ahead and admit her. So I have my 4 participants here and I'm going to make one of them a co-host because I want to make sure that she is able to lead one of my breakout sessions. Now I'm going to go down to breakout rooms on the bottom and I am going to assign for Lisa and Kathy to go into breakout room 4. I'm going to go ahead and open all rooms. It says in progress. So they're invited to join, so they should be moving over to their room shortly, and you can see Kathy has left, and in just a minute we should see Lisa pop off the screen. Okay, so now I can see that in breakout room 4, I have 2 of my people, and then I'm here with Mary on my screen. So if I wanted to have a conversation with her about math or science or whatever else, I could do that while the other 2 are talking. So as a host, you can also join the other rooms. So I'm going to go ahead and click yes, and it's going to take me a few minutes, it says, as I join into the other breakout room. And here you can see I've now joined Kathy and Lisa. I'm going to go ahead and do the same thing, click, and I'm going to leave this breakout room so I can go back over to my main session where I'm with Mary. And the next thing I want to show you on the same breakout room box, there's a place where it says at the bottom, broadcast message to all. So I'm going to put 1 minute remaining. So here I'm going to close all rooms. And it says all participants have been given 60 seconds to come back. And we have Kathy has rejoined us. Hello. And then Lisa. So again, I wanted to go ahead and click my chat and my participants buttons on the bottom there. And so just to also let them see the buttons on the side, if my guests in my room could go ahead and click on participants. I want the camera to see if I ask you a question, you can answer it yes or no. So here's the question. Have you eaten lunch yet today? Okay, I have 2 people who have said yes, 1 who has said no, and then of course the other person is me. And that's as quickly as that can work. All of our participants have left the main meeting room now, and it's just me on this Zoom. So hopefully you